What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Virgo Therapy, and you are now in session.
And in today's session, we're talking Virgo mental health.
See it, I like it, I want it, I got it.
I charge my crystals in a full moon.
I want it, I got it.
I get everything I want because I attract.
We know that Virgos are prone to a few mental health issues, just naturally the way that we are. So we want to touch on our top three we think that Virgos are naturally prone to and how we can deal with it.
Mhm. So starting off, I'm gonna say that as Virgos, most of us we live in our head. Our thoughts and everything is always all over the place. Like our mind never shut down. Even when we sleep, we still thinking about something. So starting off, I'm gonna say we are prone to dealing with anxiety.
Yeah, I agree.
Virgos are very big on anxiety, just simply because we live in our head. Our thoughts are always running. When we're going through something, we overthinking about it. We go through something today, it's like we can't let it go. It's just constantly weighs on us. So and if we deal with something like big matters, relationship issues, grieving, just whatever we go through in our life, we think about it more than probably the average person.
Probably, yeah. I think that Virgos are prone to what is called ruminating, and it's like Naya says, one of them things where you just can't let something go. You replay what you should have said, what you should have done. You might be embarrassed by the way you might have responded to something, and you can't let that go. You sit and you ruminate and you ruminate. So what you should do is pause. Sometimes we could be in the company of others and we're still thinking of that thing or that person or whatever, but you need to give yourself some grace and pause. Bring yourself back into the present moment. Ask yourself, what am I doing right now? That's normally what I do. What am I doing right now? Then it'll be like, I'm sitting in the chair, my feet is planted on the floor, I'm talking to Naya, I can feel the breeze. Bring yourself in the present moment so that you can then be in the present moment.
Right. Then also, as far as like on a herbal remedy side, there are herbs that you can take to help calm your mind and calm your nerves and stuff. You have Kava, you have Ashwagandha, you have Lavender, Chamomile teas and stuff that you can use that will help to relax your nervous system and bring them thoughts at ease.
Yeah, lemon balm. I drink like a glass. I drink a cup of lemon balm or chamomile at night to lull me to sleep. Make sure I'm good at nighttime.
Right.
Yeah. So those are some tips for people who are suffering from anxiety. The second thing I think, or second mental health problem or issue that Virgos are prone to is burnout. Now, I don't know if burnout is necessarily a mental health thing, but I feel like Virgos can overwork themselves and push themselves too hard that their body begins to break down.
And I think that because we are so much of perfectionists, we always want to be the best at everything. So we push ourselves beyond our limit. So even though our body might be burnt out, mentally it's like we think like, oh no, I gotta be here. I gotta make these goals in the next 3 years. So it's like we never give ourselves the time to just chill out, relax. We're just constantly going, constantly going, constantly going. Like we not gonna sit down until we forced to sit down. So we definitely have to learn how to take breaks. Give ourselves grace and allow ourselves to say, oh, we perfectionists, but at the same time we got to learn how to just let loose sometime.
They don't allow life to sit you down. You should choose. You want to choose. You want to have a active voluntarily sit your butt down if you feel like, I feel like I can feel my body telling me I need to chill out. So you should, just schedule yourself in some self-care day, once a month. Like even once a month is good, just to reset your nervous system, reset your mind, reset your body for what's ahead as far as all the work you may have to do or whom you may have to deal with as if you have children and stuff. But you do need to set aside some time for yourself a day to take a hot bath and listen to things that make you happy, some soothing music or whomever uplifts your spirit. You should make that call or go see that person.
I definitely agree with that because I feel like we are those type of people that we're kind of easily burnt out, like because we always have so much going on. We always working towards something. We always trying to be better. So it's like we're always on the move. So don't allow your health to sit you down. Even though you feel okay, that doesn't mean that everything on the inside is going as good as you think that it's going. Like, mental exhaustion is a big thing. Like, it can cause seizures, it can cause all types of stuff. You're not getting enough sleep, or you're just not giving yourself enough time to relax and stuff like that. You could cause some major health issues, and you do not want to bring that on yourself.
Yeah, you do.
And number 3, I would say depression. Virgos, when we are dealing with something, we could take it on. It could become very heavy on us, whether it's losing a job, whether it's a breakup, whether it's we lost a home, whatever it is, it's like that stuff weighs heavy on us. So when we go through something like that, we like to isolate ourselves, and us just being alone and not want to be around people, not want to go outside, not want to do our normal daily activities. It could send us into depression.
Yeah, I agree. And the problem with how it ends up being depression is Virgos do want to do everything alone. And so they isolate themselves, which is a fast way of becoming depressed, or even dealing with anxiety. By being with other people, being around your friends, being around people that, care for you, is good for your system. It's good for your body to be around others.
Just considering as Virgos, like I said in the beginning, us being so much in our thoughts, sometimes in certain scenarios or certain cases, us isolating ourselves isn't always the best thing, because while dealing with depression, isolation might be one of the worst things that we could do, because we already overthink. So if we're going through something like depression, the thoughts is just gonna be times 10. Like, we not gonna do nothing but just constantly overthink stuff, constantly think the worst of things, think the most negative thoughts, and it could just send us all the way into a down spiral hill. So is going through depression is probably not our best time to isolate ourselves.
Take that time to reach out to a friend and make yourself try to. I mean, you might not have the energy to be as social as you would like, but even a phone call is, I think, a good enough of an interaction. What will help your brain, because during depression and during anxiety, your brain fools you. You know what I'm saying? Into thinking that you don't need certain things that you do, or you don't want certain things that you do, or certain things are scary or bad. But you have to be stronger than your thoughts, because you are not your thoughts. So you have to be stronger than, especially negative thoughts. You have to be stronger than that and tell yourself to reach out. You need to reach out to people who you feel safe with, whom know loves you and want the best for you. Reach out to them, make a phone call, and talk to someone, a therapist. You need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, and just let them know what's going on. And I know as Virgos, we can be very prideful, and in those moments, it's not the time to be prideful. We got to learn how to set our pride to the side sometimes. And even as far as therapy goes, of course, y'all in this therapy session, we know y'all know we're going to get y'all together. But if you know that you're to that point where you need to really go see a therapist, or you need to go see somebody, don't be so prideful to not go see somebody. Right. I know it's a big thing where it's like, oh, certain people don't go to therapy, or I don't need no therapy, or we think we don't need it. There's a lot of things that we go through in life that we aren't able to process on our own or get through on our own. And sometimes it requires outside help that we need to get past that hurdle. So don't be afraid to get therapy if you need it. There's nothing wrong with therapy. It's just a stepping stone to get you to the next point in your life.
So we hope that this video was helpful to those who are maybe going through any of the 3 things that we named in the video. Also, as far as like burnout, which I think is very susceptible to Virgos, you should schedule in some self-care time. Love yourself, love on yourself, and take care of your mental health.
That's a wrap, y'all.
And we hope to see you in the next video.